Hi everyone, today we are going to practice Hatha. We're going to go ahead and start on our hands and knees and then moving our way into child's pose. Taking the knees wide, tail to the heels. If that doesn't work, you can always bring the knees together. Trying to rest the forehead on the ground. Noticing if that is not working, and you're going to bring your hands, make a pillow with your hands for your forehead. You want to rest it comfortably. And then as the body starts to soften into this child's pose, you just start to notice your body. Think about where the sensations are coming from. Knees, ankles, low back. Get a little heavy on the right side and feel. Get a little heavy on the left side and feel. Notice if that's the one. Starting to find the flow of the breath. Inhaling slowly through the nose. And exhaling slowly through the nose. Noticing how that breath is already making you feel. Putting a little more effort into the breath here. Trying to fill up those lungs, all that space, fill it up. All of that air, release it. Your arms are extended, they are long out in front of you. Staying and exhaling. Slow that inhale breath. Slow that exhale. And we stay in child's pose. Let's just travel the hands to the right side as far over. Getting heavy on that left arm. Maybe peek the nose to the right. Feel the breath moving through the left side of the body. One more. Good, and then travel to center. Stay in center, take a breath, extend out. And heavy as you exhale. Let's walk over to the left side as far over as you can. Heavy on the right arm, peek the nose to the left, breathing into the right side of the body. One more. And then return to center in your child's pose. Soft through the back, one breath in. And one breath out. Take your time, find your hands and knees. Table pose. We're going to keep the knees a little wider than the hips. Circles with the hips. Take an in-breath. Exhale, tail to the right heel. Slide it over to the left one and float up into table pose like this, nice and slow. Exhale to the right. Slide to the left and slow come up. Exhale to the right. Slide to the left. Slow come up, making the movement as big, exaggerated as you need it to be. You feel that sensation in the hips. Nice long exhales take you back. Then reversing the direction, go to the left, slide to the right and float up. Do you feel a little bit more on this side? Just mindful with your body. Tail to the left, slide to the right and float up into table. Let's do one more. Nice and slow to go back. Slide and come up. Bringing the knees to table, cat-cows. Inhale, sag the belly, look up. And exhale, round your backs. Cat exhale, push the floor away from you. Tuck your chin in. Inhale, breath, sag the belly, pull those shoulders back. Exhale, round your back. Like this, inhale, breath. Exhale to round your back. Lift the spine up high. One more. Take your time. Sag the belly, chin up, look up. And then exhale, round your back, keeping the knees where they are. Let's find child's pose with the thighs together. Drape the torso over the thighs. 4 breaths here. Noticing how it feels. Inhaling deeply through the nose. And exhaling through the nose. We have one more breath. Make the most of it. Fill up. And empty out. Good. And then we're going to come up onto those hands and knees. Pushing the hands on the ground, the knees underneath the hips. Pressing the belly into the spine. Extend the right leg back behind you. Keep the toes pointing straight down. Push into the floor with both hands. Notice if you're putting too much weight on the left side. Try to even your torso, even your body. Breathing in, pushing through the heel. You want to leave your footprint in the wall behind you. Once you feel steady, we're going to extend the left hand forward like you're shaking hands with someone. The thumb is pointing up. You're breathing in and out. Breathing in, building heat in the body. And out. One more, guys. Full breath in. And exhale, hand and knee come down. Put that left hand a little bit towards the middle, close to the right hand. Inhale the right hand up to the ceiling. Keep it here. And exhale. Pressing out, opening out, reaching. One more breath. Bring that right hand down. Let's take 2 cat-cow. Soften the low back. Inhale, breath. And arch your spine. Exhale. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. And exhale, round your back all the way up high. And we take that neutral table pose. Big hands on the mat, knees underneath the hips. When you're ready, press your belly in and extend the left foot back. Straight leg out behind you, toes pointing straight down. Notice if you're leaning too much to the right, keep yourself at center, pushing out through the heel. You want to leave that footprint on the floor. The nose is pointing straight down. You don't want to arch your neck. Keep a long spine. Once you're steady, extend the right hand forward like you're shaking hands, breathing in and out. Building heat. Noticing the thoughts, where they go. We choose where they go, breathing in. One more, guys. Fill up. Lowering hand and knee down. Bring that right hand close to the left one into the center. Inhale the left hand up high. Stay, exhale. Stay, inhale. And exhale, we return to table pose. Another round of cat-cow. Soften the low back, belly down. Inhale. And exhale, arch your spine. Inhale, look up. And exhale, arch your spine all the way up to the ceiling. We curl the toes under, finding our first downward dog. Notice it. Good. It feels good to be in it. Now get to know it, how it feels, and start to move according to what you need. Maybe the backs of the legs and the calves feel tight, so you bend a knee at a time. Walk your down dog. Maybe the sides of the body need a little movement. Tail side to side. Once you've gotten the kinks out of the way, holding down dog in stillness, relax the head and the jaw. Breathe. Enjoying this inversion, head below the heart, strong through those arms, upper body. Building strength here. 2 more breaths. One more, guys. Long inhale. And long exhale. Then we bend those knees, look at the hands, travel to the hands, little steps at a time. Find the top of the mat. Catch your legs, Uttanasana, forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. We're gonna rise, take your time, make your way to standing slowly. 10 fingers are gonna reach up. Arms come out and down as you exhale, shoulders back and down in mountain pose. Together, inhale, sweep them up. Exhale, forward fold. It takes time, folding in. Halfway lift, hands on the shins, extend your spine. Exhale to fold in. We're gonna rise one more time, a little bend to the knees. Make your way to standing, come all the way up, look up. Out and down, exhale. One more time, inhale up, look up, chin opens the throat. And fold forward as you exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold in. Let's get tall, make our way to standing. Come all the way up, reaching. Out and down, those shoulders space in the chest. Release the arms down. Keeping the right hand to the waist, inhale the left hand up high, look up. Take your side bend to the right side, using that right hand to press the hips in. Lean back and breathe. One more breath. Again, let's get tall. Take your time, reach up. Left hand to the waist, side bend to the left. Feel this side. Tall again. Inhale, look up. Out and down, release the arms down. Inhale, sweep them up. And fold forward. Catch the legs, fold in. Halfway lift. Hands to mat, first plank pose, step it back. Pressing through those hands. Remember, you can bring your knees down, support your plank pose, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. One more, breathing in. You can choose caterpillar. Knees come down, bend the elbows, chest and chin come down. Lower the belly, cobra pose. Curl the toes, down dog as you exhale. If you need to walk it out, walk it out. Otherwise, hang on to it, get the breath flowing. One more. Inhale, we look at the hands, bend the knees, little steps at a time to keep the core engaged. You can always hop forward if you want to. Catch the legs and fold in. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Tall, make your way to standing. 10 fingers reaching. Out and down as you exhale. Inhale, sweep them up. And fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Hands to mat, plank pose, stepping back, strong 2 breaths here. Feeling what you're feeling. Noticing sensations, and then choosing Chaturanga Dandasana or caterpillar pose. Bend the elbows and lower. Cobra or up dog. And downward facing dog. Exhale, warming up the body. Getting the kinks out of the way. One more. Inhale, look at the hands, bend the knees, little walks. You can hop, come to the top, and fold right in. Halfway lift, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Tadasana, getting tall, mountain pose, reaching up. And out and down, exhale, relax those shoulders back and down. Arms come up, inhale, breath. And exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold in. Hands to the mat. Stepping back, plank pose. Just 1 breath this time. Inhale, breath. Lower down with control. Back bend. And down dog. Release the head, release the face. Strong through those hands. Take one more exhale. Right leg is going to come up high. Keep the toes pointing down. Stay there to exhale. Stay there. Inhale, breath. Exhale, foot comes forward. Runner's lunge. The back heel comes down, facing forward. Warrior one, we rise. Noticing how it feels. We're going to take the arms behind our back, interlace the fingers, and just make space in the chest. Breathing. Feeling. One more. And then the belly slowly to the thighs, the fingers come down, stepping back to plank pose. Take a breath in. Knees down, chest and chin for chaturanga or caterpillar. Back bend. And downward facing dog. Exhale. Left side, inhale, the leg goes up. Hold it, feel it. Those toes are pointing straight down. Reach up a little higher and bring it forward. Back heel comes down. Ready? Warrior one. Hands behind your back. Interlace the fingers, knuckles pull back and down. Breathing. Feeling. Gaze up. Is your balance good? Notice it. And the belly to thigh. Fingers to the mat. Step back to plank. Give it a breath. And lower down with control. Take your time. Back bend. And down dog. Exhale. Beautiful. Noticing it has changed. 2 breaths. Good. And then inhale, look at the hands. Let's come find them. Top of the mat. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Let's get tall. Make our way to standing. Come all the way up. Out and down. Exhale. Inhale, arms come up. Let's take a side bend to the right. Now choose your variation. Stay here, inhale. Stay receiving. Inhale, come back up. Left side. Stay breathing. Inhale to come up. And exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. I'm going to step the right foot far back, all the way back, landing in a runner's lunge. The back knee comes down. Inhale, the torso comes up. Crescent moon. Crescent moon, bend the elbows. Cactus arms. I'm trying to open the chest. Palms and elbows pointing up, looking up towards the ceiling, breathing. Breathing. Lengthen the right side, steadiness on the left. Looking for that back bend. 1 breath. And then slowly belly to thigh, fingers to the mat, picking up the back knee, hop to the top and fold in. Good. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale for the left side. Left foot goes far back. You find a runner's lunge and the knee comes down. Inhale, the torso comes up. Crescent moon. Once you're steady, bend those elbows, cactus arms, and then every breath in the posture takes you deeper into it.
Notice this side. One more breath. Hand, belly to thigh. Fingers to the mat, hopping to the top. And folding right in. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Let's get tall. Make your way to standing, come all the way up. Hesitating at the top, we take a pause. And then exhale the arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers, pointing those knuckles down to the ground. Opening the chest, squeeze the glutes. Little bend to the knees. You can start to find the back bend here as you exhale. Lift up. Arms come up and over your head. And fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold in. Stepping the right foot back. Walking the long end of the mat. Wide-legged forward fold. Separate your feet just to the place where you can grab your ankles. Place the hands on the ground. If you draw a line between your toes, the hands are right behind that line. Pushing into the floor, you're folding in. Elbows pointing back, squeezing them in towards each other. Looking for the crown of the head to find its way down to the floor, breathing in. Breathing in. Breathing in. Good. Exhale when you're ready. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the waist, elbows to the ceiling. We slowly lift the torso up. Arms come out to a T as you exhale. Turn the right toes out. Preparing for triangle pose. Squeeze the glutes, lift through the kneecaps. And first you reach as far as you can. Right hand can come down to the shin. Left hand can go up to the ceiling. Want to find our depth. Light on that bottom hand. Gaze up to the top hand. Or you can look forward. Breathing. You can also look down for balance. Squeezing the glutes, pelvis forward. One more. We look down for balance and then inhale, the torso comes up. Right toes in, left toes out. You gotta adjust yourself. Each side is different, hips are different. Go ahead and when you're ready, reach as far as you can. Your body is engaged to keep you here. Left hand comes down, right hand goes up. The differences from side to side. I'm gonna acknowledge those. Change what you need to honor each side of the body. Two more. One more. I want you to look down for balance. Inhale, the torso comes up, left toes in, right toes go out. Bend that right knee. Right hand comes either the forearm across the thigh for supported or the hand inside the right foot. If your hips are nice and open, right hand can go outside of the right foot. Extending the left fingers up towards the ceiling, squeeze the glutes, and if you're ready, send the left arm over your head without crowding your face, bicep towards cheek, breathing. That back leg is active. Breathing. Squeeze the glutes, pelvis in. One more. Look down for balance. Keep the knee bent. Bring the torso up, then straighten out the leg. Left side, turn the toes out. This side is different. Bend the knee, park it right over the heel, and then choose your variation, forearm to thigh or fingers all the way down. Each side is different. Take your time. Hips are open and your balance is good. Left hand can come outside of the left foot. And then reaching the right arm over your head without crowding your face. Breathing. Notice each side, what it needs. One more. Look down for balance. Torso comes up slow. Left toes come in. Hands behind your back. Toes in towards each other. Lean back and open up. Look up. And then folding forward. Keep the arms interlaced behind your back. Looking for the crown of the head to touch the ground. And then releasing the arms behind you. Finding a little bit more depth for the shoulders. Neck is long. One more breath. Release the hands by your sides, fingers to the ground. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale to the left foot, runner's lunge. We're gonna step it back to plank pose. Hold on to it. Breathing. One more. Knees are gonna come down. This time come all the way down to the belly, all the way down. Taking the hands by your side, palms pressing against the thigh, forehead is on the mat. Press your pelvis down, exhale. When you're ready, inhale the feet, inhale the torso, lifting. Good, locust pose, breathing. Notice it. Point those toes. Floating with the breath. One more. And then lower all the way back down. Take the hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes. Plank pose. Press up. And down dog. Exhale. Beautiful. Breathe here, it has changed. Receive from the inversion, 2 more breaths. One more. When you're ready, look at those hands, come find them. Come to the top of the mat, catch your legs and fold in. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold in. Chair pose, either the feet are underneath the hips or the big toes can come together. Listen to your hips. Chair pose, inhale, breath. Looking down, I can see my toes. Looking forward, armpits facing forward. My belly is off the thighs, breathing. Squeezing the glutes, sit bones in towards each other. You can press the toes off the ground. Feel the breath in. Feel the breath out. 2 more. One more. Finish the exhale. Lift, rise, reach up. Out and down as you exhale. Beautiful job, guys. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, side bend to the right. We're gonna hold it. Reaching and breathing. One more. All the way up high, inhale, breath. Left side. Reaching and breathing. One more. Up high, inhale, look up, and fold forward. As you exhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat, step to plank, pose, give it a breath, make your choice. Caterpillars, chaturangas, cobra or upward dog, and downward facing dog. Exhale, beautiful. The right leg is gonna go up high, reach it up tall, lift it a little higher. Inhale. Exhale, the foot comes forward. Keeping the back heel off the mat. Crescent warrior. Inhale, rise. We're gonna extend the torso, belly to thigh, like lightning bolt pose, just to prep for the twist. Taking an exhale, left elbow outside of the right thigh, palms to heart center, prayer twist. Take your time. Breathing. Breathing. Look down for balance. Hands come back. Down dog. Noticing right side, noticing left side. Take the exhale. Inhale, the left leg goes up. Keep it there, stay reaching high, one breath. Foot comes forward, help it come in. Keep the back heel off the ground with the gaze forward. Crescent warrior, rise. Find your balance, take a moment. Then we're gonna extend belly to thigh, fingers forward. We're just prepping right elbow outside of the left thigh. Palms to heart center, turn and twist. Gaze beyond that left elbow. Fire up your back leg. One more. Looking down for balance. Hands come down. Down dog, exhale. Breathing. One more. And looking up to the hands, make your way to them. Hop or walk, top of the mat, fold in. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Hands to mat, plank pose, step it back. Give it a breath. We're gonna lower all the way back onto our bellies. Hands press against the thighs, pelvis forward, forehead down. Take a breath in and down. Locust pose, inhale, breath, lift, reach back, point the toes, and then find a breath that rocks your body. One more. And lower all the way down. Hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes. Press up, plank pose. And down dog. Exhale. One more, guys. Breath in. Breath out. Look up at those hands. Let's come to them. Top of the mat. Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Get tall. Make your way to standing. Come all the way up. 10 fingers reaching. Out and down. Exhale. Stay in mountain. Breathe in. Stay to empty. Feel the four corners of your feet. The breath. We're going to lengthen it and slow it down. Inviting space in the body. Good. Taking the hands to the waist. Finding more weight on the left foot. Find your entire left foot. Press it down firmly. You can pick up the right heel and fully engage that left side. Tall as you are. When you're ready, lifting that right knee off. Finding marchers with the hands to the waist. The four corners of the left foot fully engaged. We're going to take the left hand on top of the right knee. Stay right there, breathing, lengthening out. When you're ready, the right hand goes back behind you, turning and opening the chest. Keep your gaze where it feels right. And bring it down, walk it out, move it around. Right foot settles in. Pick up the left knee, hands to the waist, stay right here. Engage that entire right side, push down with the foot. There's a little bend to the right knee. We don't lock our knees. When you're ready, left knee comes off. This side is different. Find your balance, find your core. Be okay with where you are. This time we cross right hand on top of the left knee. And when you're ready with balance, left hand goes behind you. Turning the chest over to the left. Losing your balance is always part of a balancing posture, so be okay with it. We fall so we can learn how to get back up. Good, and then we bring it down. Take the feet just a little bit wider than the hips. Inhale, arms come up. Side bend to the right. That sliding of the right hand. Reach further out a little bit more here. Beautiful. Inhale, come up. And then sliding of the left arm, hand down the thigh. Inhale to come up, reach up. Palms through heart center. Bring the hands back to the waist, feet underneath the hips, rooted and grounded. Anchoring through the left foot. Hang on to those hips. That brings yourself to your center. It feels more steady. Picking up the right heel first. You feel the balance on the left leg. We're coming into Warrior 3, starting with the hands on the waist. Tip the torso forward and extend the right leg behind you. You can take your variations with your hands, airplane hands, or maybe they reach forward. But with the hands to the waist, I want to keep my torso squared to the ground and then come up slowly, releasing. Anchor the right foot down, picking up the left heel. You feel rooted and grounded. When you're ready, Warrior 3, keeping the hands on the waist so that I know my torso is squared to the ground. Breathing. Good, and then we slowly come up. Release the feet, inhale the arms, come up and over your head. And exhale, we fold forward, catch those calves, and fold in. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Make your way to plank pose, hold on to it. Breathing. Pushing the floor away from you, core fully engaged, we're here to breathe. Noticing. 3 more breaths, you have them. 2 more. Last one. And then we're going to lower all the way down to the bellies, all the way down. Go ahead and take the feet towards the edges of the mat. Left forearm crosses in front of your face. With the left forearm, you press yourself up and then start to look over at that right heel over your right shoulder. Pressing yourself up with the forearm. Maybe you bend that right knee and catch the foot. Heel to glute, gaze forward. Breathing. Your version, your variation. Two more breaths. Last one. Good. Release that right leg down, right forearm across your body. Elbow under shoulder, forearm right underneath you. So you can press yourself up as high as you can. Coming out of that right shoulder, look over the left one. Is that left heel close by? Bring the heel in, catch it with your left hand, heel to glute, gaze forward. Breathing. Breathing. Two more. One more. Good. Slowly bring the legs together, hands under shoulders, press up to plank and downward dog. Relax the head, relax the jaw. One more. And the heels are going to come up high, knees are going to come down, knees underneath the hips. Walk yourself up, stand up on your knees. Coming into Ustrasana, camel pose. We're going to take variations and see which one works best for us. Curling the toes, your heels are up a little higher, closer by. Hands against the low back. Fingers pointing down, elbows squeeze in. Press your pelvis forward and squeeze. When you exhale, start to lift the chest up towards the ceiling, building this back bend. You can stay here or begin to reach for the heels, full expression, pressing thighs forward. If the head back makes you feel dizzy, just tuck your chin in, breathe. Two more. One more. Returning the hands to the low back, safely lift. Take the tail to the heels, knees together, child's pose. Soften the back. Notice this child's pose. Big breaths, that belly is moving, pressing into the thighs, expanding the low back. Two more breaths. One more. Now we're going to make time for an inversion. For those of you with a headstand practice, this is where you want to find your time for your headstand. If you don't have a headstand practice, I'm going to take you into dolphin pose. Dolphin pose, bring the forearms down. With your hands, grab your inner elbows. Make sure the elbows are right underneath the shoulders. And then extend the hands forward. Palms can press down or interlaced fingers. Make sure the pinkies are one in front of the other and not one on top of the other. Then you're just going to curl the toes and press back just like a down dog. The head is not touching the floor. It is right in between those elbows. You're pressing yourself back, and if the backs of the legs are tight, separate your feet, get them a little wider so you have a little more space. Hanging in, breathing into your inversion. Shoulders pressed back, elbows pushing down, head is relaxed in dolphin pose. Breathing. Breathing. You got one more, guys. Coming down, we return to that child's pose. If you were up in a headstand, take your time, find your child's.
2 more breaths. 1 more. Good, and then slowly coming to seated. Bring both feet to the mat, knees pointing up. We're going to find forehead to knee, bringing it down slowly. Good. Then I want you to tuck your right heel by your right hip. Left foot to the right inner thigh. And then try to find a tall spine here. The right hand is going to cross to the left knee. Left hand is going to come back behind you. Turn and twist. Sage's twist. Feel length in the front body. 1 more. Look forward and then switch sides. Bringing the left heel to the left hip. Sole of the right foot to the left inner thigh. First feel tall. Left hand crosses over the right thigh, right hand behind you, and then you are tall and you turn and open over towards the right shoulder. Nice and open through the front body. 2 more. Last one. Look forward, releasing, finding the soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. You're going to catch your feet, either bring the thumbs down inside of the toes and catch your toes with the hands. You can interlace the fingers and scoop the toes with a basket. Thumbs right in between the soles of the feet to open up the soles of the feet, or grab your ankles. There's many forms. Find the one that works for you. Take a nice tall spine, and then bending the elbows, the spine is straight as you pull yourself in towards your feet. Elbows can be in front of the shins to press yourself forward. They can be on top of the legs to bring them down. Keep the shoulders far from the ears. Your neck is relaxed. You're trying to bring your breastbone, your chest, down towards your feet. 2 more. 1 more. Beautiful. And then slowly lift. You're going to make your way back to knees pointing up, wrapping arms around the legs, forehead pulls in, gratitude here. Now you're going to find your way to Shavasana, your final, most important posture. Go ahead and lay down on your back. All the comfort that you need, a towel-like pillow over the eyes, long legs down, palms facing up, or bring them to your chest and your belly to stay connected to your breath. Letting the breath go now, it comes and goes on its own. You are here to rest, restore, and receive. Make the most of it. You worked hard for this moment. Take rest.